It's 4:30 and I'm getting ready to make lunch. I've been awake since 3:30, but I made myself stay in bed because I have been like just getting up too early and I need to like stay asleep because I'm having long nights. I stayed up last night really long time watching all the numbers on TV, and that is going to make me very tired today. Anyway, I'm going to make a, I think I have Haverty, so I think I'm going to make a spiced pear and Haverty grilled cheese sandwich. So, I've never made that before, but I don't see how any of those ingredients could be wrong. Sounds lovely to me. Let's make it. As always, I have a random selection of ingredients that I need to make what I want. My children have eaten all the sliced cheese, which just a few days ago I bought quite a few varieties. So what I'm left with is barely a little bit of Mexican cheese, some Swiss cheese, 5 slices, and a tiny little block of Colby. And you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to use all of that. I don't think it matters anyway. Cheese is lovely. All kinds of cheeses. It'll melt just fine. It's going to be all good. My heat on my skillet on a medium-high heat. And I'm going to add some butter. Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 3 tablespoons of butter. I don't know, that sounds good. What do you think? Melting, I'm going to slice thinly my pears. I think I'm going to do 3, because maybe I'll have some left over. It won't matter if I have leftover. And, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have some left over. And one more thing while I'm like adding a few more pears to my skillet. I know this would taste good with apples because I've done it before with apples, only I didn't cook them, and it was delicious. But I think pears might be nicer for grilled cheese because they're softer, and then, you know, it's just gonna kind of melt in your mouth a little bit better. Now here comes the spice part. I'm gonna add some allspice to it. I don't even know how much. Maybe this is gonna be like a half of a teaspoon. But I'm just really dusting it. And then this, a good dusting of cinnamon. And finally this is sugar. So these pears are pretty sweet, so I'm not gonna add very much sugar. Just a dusting. Awesome videography skills. So there's butter in that skillet. Now I'm just putting on my cheese. I'm gonna add my apples, or my pears. Which I'm kind of adding a lot. I think I'm gonna have just enough. I could have made more than 3 pears, but they were small pears. This is what the pears look like. They were small. They weren't that big. The other side of the bread. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Ooh, it's kind of gooey. Look at that. Ah. That one got a little browner than I would like. But good. Look. Doesn't that look yummy? Okay. So I have one sandwich left over that I burnt a little bit. But I want to try it because this is like one of my concerns that I have you know, sometimes when I send lunches, I don't know what they taste like when they're room temperature. And so a grilled cheese sandwich is delicious when it's hot, of course, and melty. But now it's gotten to be room temperature, and I want to see what it tastes like. I don't think they're gonna, well, one of them will be picky, but, so anyway, I want to try it. Good. This one I'm eating is burnt, but I like it. I don't know, I'm sure my kids will like it because they eat all sorts of things room temperature. They love quesadillas room temperature. It would be better if it was warm, but you know, you probably could like cut it in strips and put it in a warmed, dried thermos. It might be slightly warm when it's lunchtime. I don't know, but anyway, this would be a good quick dinner or whatever. On second thought, you know, I think it would be better if it had like a slather of like jelly on top. The other day they really enjoyed it when I sent the tomato soup with the grilled cheese sandwich, and that was good, but I just feel like it should be a little gooier, and jelly makes things gooey, so I think I'm gonna put a little side of jelly with it and tell them to put that on top, and it'll be delicious. Too bad for Soledad, she's gone already, but these guys. So anyway, that's what I recommend if you're going to make a spiced apple Haverty and send it to school. It is delicious, but I think a little extra gooey jelly might work. And because I've already cleaned my kitchen and I don't feel like putting anything in small containers that I'm going to have to clean up later, I'm going into my condiment drawer and I'm going to grab some McDonald's strawberries preserves, and I'm going to send that with them, and I'm going to tell them drizzle it just on top and take a bite, and take a bite. And I think that's going to be perfection. Even though I think it is going to be perfection, I should try it myself. So, oh, let me tell, hey Bella, there's 2 jellies that I put in your lunch, and I think that the sandwich is good, but it just needs a little bit of something. Are you listening? So take the jelly and just kind of put it on top like this and eat it like that, okay? You see? You see? Yep. That's what I needed.